This is the Norton Atlas GT, and this is a midweight adventure touring bike by Norton. We haven't seen anything like this in a long time. So, something you notice is the calipers. They are monoblocks, but they are not by Brembo. They're made by brands that you have seen on Royal Enfields. They're like a copy of Brembo. Like a copy of Brembo, but they're not. So the colours look very good. It's quite good looking for a midweight adventure bike. You get the DRLs and LEDs. Some of the things that I've noticed. So anyone that thinks you can take this off-road is not going to be a really good idea, because you don't get the spoked alloys like you would do in a dual sport. So that's something to consider. So maybe you can go in some country roads where there's a bit of mud, but if you're going to go on the trails, that's a really bad idea. This is a 585cc parallel twin. It's all fuel injected and computer controlled, so it starts on the button. It's going to be fairly reliable, and you've got a lot of wind protection. You've got the screen here. I wouldn't be surprised if you will get aftermarket screens to give you a bit more wind protection. You've got the wind protection here. Seat is quite stylish, but let's see what it's like to even sit on one. And yeah, you do feel like you're in a cockpit, and you've got quite a lot of wind protection. Something I don't understand is what Norton have done here though. You've got a Norton logo here, and you'll go, what's the problem with that? Well, generally if you have something that looks like a button, it's a button, but this Norton, it isn't a button. It isn't. It's just there. It doesn't do anything. So I don't know what happened here. I'm guessing that's your starter, maybe. But then you get, the controls here are pretty basic. But you do get cruise control. You do get some modes to choose from. You can scroll through the TFT. The TFT is massive. It is very, very big, and it's quite clear. Keyless start. So, because you've got an on-off button, which is quite interesting. The seat feels pretty comfortable, which is nice. Oh, but you still got to put a key in here. But, oh, that's interesting. Why did Norton do that? Wouldn't you just have keyless on both, not just the one? That's weird. Also notice that the indicators are built into here, so that means that if these get